Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Now, this is probably not going to surprise anybody, but apparently Cody and Satori are back. Apparently it's new stuff. So this is after the events of the whole drama, the most controversial paranormal investigation I personally have ever seen. I personally believe them to be not honest. I don't think they are legitimate, where a lot of people really are still holding out hope, and that's fine. I'm not going to sit here, I'm not going to bash you, I'm not going to judge you for holding out hope, but personally, when it comes to me, I truly believe there is more evidence to prove that they are fake, more than evidence that proves they are legitimate. And I know there's a lot of people still asking questions that are always asking, where's the proof that they're fake? And I don't know what to tell you anymore. Instead of coming to me and asking me where's the proof, go on YouTube and watch debunking videos of the proof. I don't know why you come to me for me to tell you why it's fake, when clearly I've also been the one watching debunking videos and showing why they are fake. The way they've gone about handling everything, all the controversy, makes them look suspicious. So I don't really understand why you're coming at me and saying that we're bringing hatred when clearly they're doing it to themselves. They are the ones who sank their own ship. They shot themselves in the foot by not answering some of the questions that people who are genuinely wanting to find real evidence of the paranormal would normally ask, any sort of paranormal investigator. Like, if there's knocking coming around the room, then obviously just show us your feet and show that you are not, popping your joints. Over hundreds of people can pop their joints and make knocking sounds. This is not something that it needs to be proven anymore. This has already been proven as a fact. So it's pretty much a rehash of what the Fox sisters did. And people are still falling for it, even after it was proven already fake by the Fox sisters. Aren't we supposed to learn from history? Makes me, when I get worked up, I sneeze. We're gonna see what the paranormal couple has been up to after the events of the Sam and Colby Week at the Conjuring House video. All right, Mythos, let's see what you got, man.
How's it going? It is Mythos, and I know, I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't make any more videos on these two, but I just have to share this old video. And guys, what have I been saying for—
No shame, man. No shame. I make content about them still. People have been wanting me to stop, but look, people genuinely like to hear the opinions. People genuinely like to hear what your thoughts are. I'll continue to talk about them because everybody here wants me to continue to talk about them. There's several few who are like, yeah, you know what, it's kind of getting old, and that's fine. You can skip this video. Guys, I won't hold it against you for skipping a video that you don't want to watch.
For weeks now. They're going to lay low, let it all blow over, and then they're just going to get back at it. Well, I was right. They're already trying to get back at it, which I'm going to cover at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around to see that.
Yes,
so
sir.
I just wanted to cover them again because that debunk I did of them has bumped up from 30,000 to 50 or so. So I've got a lot more people asking questions like how did they know the info and things like that. I'm getting sick of replying to those comments, so I'm going to make a video.
Those are basically the comments I get all the time. Well, how did they know this, that, and this? Guys, the videos are out there. All you have to do is go to YouTube, debunking of Satori and Cody. Go watch Mythos' video. They do an amazing job at showing you why. And I'm somebody, guys, before this whole Conjuring series, it's crazy how this really changed the perspective of a lot of people this whole week at the Conjuring House, which did the complete opposite of what they thought it was going to do. It actually made people question the paranormal more, which is actually a good thing. So before you start like freaking out saying, you're ruining our fun, which I cannot stand when people say that. Yes, it is content at the end of the day. And if you watch it for pure entertainment purposes only and you don't care if they fake or not, then this obviously isn't for you. But for the people who actually genuinely want to believe in an afterlife, we want questions answered. Then yes, I do find it a bit annoying when there are people out here contradicting the people who actually have a passion for the paranormal, right? Actually coming at us like we're the ones with the issues. Stop ruining our fun, guys. This is coming from somebody who watches paranormal videos and debunking videos. I've been starting to get more into the debunking stuff because I like to know when I'm being bullshitted. I like to know when there's possibly something that I over-exaggerated on or maybe something I missed during a certain video. I like that stuff. There's a lot of people who don't like to do that. A lot of people like to just watch these videos and get spooked. And there's nothing wrong with that. Then don't go out looking for debunking videos. It's getting hot in this room. But if you're somebody who doesn't even watch the video, but you just come to the video just to shit on it because it's saying debunking, you're kind of a troll at that point. If you actually don't sit down and watch the video, hear the thoughts, hear the opinions, see the evidence, then don't sit there and leave nasty comments when you don't even know what the actual F you're talking about. Take it from somebody who has sat down, watched all of the Conjuring series, and I watched all of the responses given by the people involved with this series, Cody and Satori, Sam and Colby, Jason Hawes. I watched all those videos, and then I watched the debunking videos, and yes, guys, the debunking videos do a better job at showing evidence than the people who are actually claiming they are legitimate. It was too good to be true, and that's the reality of it, in my personal opinion, and I'm not sorry for saying that. And I had people commenting on the other video the other day, saying, I believe in Satori and Cody, sorry, not sorry, and guess what? That's fine. If you choose to believe them after all the evidence that has been clearly shown, that's up to you. But it's going to bite you in the ass one day when it ever does come out that they are 100% actual fake, right? Because all the evidence points in that direction already. So when the day comes out, which it never will, when they will ever acknowledge it, you are going to be the one sitting there like, oh, well, fuck me. They actually were fake, even more.
Video on exactly how they did that. So there is another video coming on them as well. Again, I apologize, but there are still people in my comments who absolutely believe them, even though I have showed Cody physically moving his joints to cause the knocking. So this video is a super old one, and they're knocking without touching, which of course we all know that they have to touch each other to make this work.
They aren't touching to make the knocking. Ah, so they got caught lying again. Because apparently the knocking isn't supposed to happen unless they are touching. Even going as far as doing like handshakes and knocking happening while the handshake is going off. Yeah, that's a bit suspicious.
Work, right? But that isn't the best part. Just wait till you see the acting in this. You are going to die.
No way.
So let's get into this. Let's check this out.
All right, man. And by the way, Mythos has become one of my personal favorite debunkers because he is respectful. I do find him to be very respectful.
I found that ever since the first day we met, when we come into a physical contact.
Stop.
Completing the circuit.
That smile.
When we connect.
When we would start touching, things would start when we make contact with each other, like hold each other's hands.
When we hold hands or hold wrists, it's almost like flipping on a light switch.
You get the picture.
Yeah,
And you gotta think what my father...
Are you guys doing that? Are you guys doing that?
Absolutely incredible acting there, Satori.
Are you guys doing that?
No, it's right here. It's vibrating on the floor.
Hello?
Good.
Was that real? Oh, God. It's vibrating right here on the floor. What the fuck? Are you trying to, at this point, just tell your audience that you're idiots for believing in us? And yeah, that acting was very bad. It was way too overdramatic. For somebody who was so calm during the Conjuring series, she acted terrified. She was going, it's right here on the floor. Like, even making her voice shake a little bit. You would think that makes no effing sense. And Cody's right next to her, so why would she be afraid if it was that, oh my God.
One, Cody. Good one. The old, hello?
Hello?
And it's the same knocking.
You're getting this, right?
Oh my God.
You're getting this, right?
Even the camera guys back then instantly zoom into their feet. Oh, this is funny. Everyone's first instinct is to zoom.
Wait, is this newer or not? I'm mistaken, guys. I might have misunderstood. Sorry.
Straight into their feet.
C, D, E.
Are you trying to tell us something? Are you trying to tell us something?
No way. Well, at least I can give you props for something, Satori. Your acting has definitely improved over the years, I'll give you that.
It makes sense. There's just so much energy here, so many people that have come through these walls.
Thank you. I would love to see. I was about to say I would love to see the full clip of this and not cut up or anything. Oh my God! And even she acknowledged that it's coming right. It's on the floor right here and it's vibrating. You can't be serious. You actually can't be serious right now.
My father.
Fuck.
Are you guys doing that?
No, it's right here. It's vibrating on the floor.
Why is she so scared?
Hello?
Look at her. Look at her.
You're getting this, right? Are you trying to tell us something?
It makes sense. There's just so much energy here, so many people that have come through these walls, so much tragedy. And
Yeah, makes total sense, buddy. Wow, to actually...
That's why I can't stand... You see how he just... Okay. This is one of the reasons why I just don't understand why there are people out there who still believe them. And as much as I understand why people are doing it, this is why... Because they're doing it. They're doing it to themselves. That's the issue. They immediately, literally, he's doing his little method, right? And the floor is vibrating. So that should automatically tell you. She even acknowledged it's vibrating. Great, right? And why is she so scared? Okay, the Conjuring series, you could tell she was so calm. She was so accepting of the paranormal. And then she's like terrified. Her voice is shaking and stuff. That makes no sense. That's not the person that we saw in the Conjuring series. Using deceased people as a way to fool people, blows my fucking mind.
think I used to believe these two. What an idiot. Like I said at the start of the video,
No, man. No, you're not an idiot, man. Trust me, you're not an idiot. They were good. The first time you watched that video, they were good. You totally believe it. You totally buy it. The more that came out, you started seeing their personalities. You truly started understanding what they were about. It's not your fault, man. A lot of people got duped. The reason why I have such an issue with people lying about the paranormal is because there are genuine people out there who believe in this stuff and will defend people who will fake shit till the day they die. And whenever it is announced that they were legitimately, like, let's say fake, or let's say something comes out and they're fake, and all of a sudden, all those people who are trashing other people in defense of those content creators are now going to look like giant idiots, and they're going to have they're going to look back on that saying, I can't believe I said this, that, and this, defending you guys. I can't believe I said that. Made me look like a big effing idiot in front of the whole community. Yeah, it's not fun being lied to because you believe in that shit, right? Like, for example, if you're an adult going around saying Santa Claus is real, but you don't find out until you're like 20-something that Santa Claus isn't real, how are you going to feel knowing that you went to your friend saying that Santa Claus was real? Nope, he's legit. I saw him one year, but it was actually your dad dressed up as Santa Claus. Now you're going to look like a big idiot in front of... It happened to me. It happened to me. This is why it's annoying. It happened to me. When I was about 13 or 14 years old, I didn't know Santa Claus wasn't real. Okay? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be blunt. I didn't know Santa Claus wasn't real. So I was at school, and we had a conversation of Santa Claus, and I said, yes, he exists. And I believed it 100%. And I looked like a big effing idiot. And I came home that day, and I was like, hey, you got to be honest with me, guys. Is Santa Claus real? And they said, no, he's not. And I was like, fuck. But it's not fun, because people do say some insane shit in defense of those people who are faking, who clearly have evidence. But so many people would rather just truly believe that those people are telling the truth because they don't want to ever have to acknowledge that the people they look up to are fake. That's fair. That's obvious. That's how the world works. That's how a lot of people... I mean, look at Logan Paul, for example. Guy has done so much shit, and his audience are such a bunch of little kids that the guy continues to do so much criminal shit, and they completely don't even pay attention. They just, like, you know, nope. How do you know that? How do you know that? Is there proof of it? Is there proof? That's always the thing. Is there proof of it? Yes, there is proof of it. You're just too fucking one-sided to even see that. Sorry, I know I'm going on a rant, but it hurts it kills me knowing that people are actually going to believe in these guys till the bitter end because they believe in them. They believe that their method is real. It's not even the fact that you would watch them just for entertainment purposes. The fact that you believe the method is real and that they are actually communicating with the dead. That is where my issue is at. Whether you like Satori and Cody or not isn't the issue. It's the method that I have a real big issue with. Because the method, I don't believe is real. How many knocking methods makes the floor vibrate? Okay, just talking, let's say, normal paranormal investigation. There's knocking coming around from the building somewhere. It never makes the floor vibrate. Yeah, and of course it happens right next door too. So yeah, what does that tell you?
What have I been saying? They're waiting for it all to blow over, and they're going to try this again on people who don't know about all of this drama, or who maybe don't come on YouTube. Well, like I said, they're back at it. I've had an email from someone saying to check out this link. This is a company called Get Haunted, a guy called Rob, which actually has kind of been featured in one of my videos before, because apparently he was there or even took this photo of them doing tests on Cody and Satori. But how is a photo proof? I could take a photo jumping in mid-air and saying a poltergeist threw me. So Get Haunted are running.
I'm going to give you guys an example. Okay? I'm going to give you guys a legitimate example. Let's see here. What do I got? I don't have really many. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I have a remote, right? A simple remote. My light over there on the wall right next to Twinkie the Clown, right here. That light is going up in rainbow colors, right? I'm sitting here, I'm watching something. Oh, it turned red. But I didn't do that. I don't got a remote. Guys, I don't got a remote. So how is that even possible? Gotta be ghosts, right? Gotta be ghosts. And then all of a sudden, oh! How's that even happening? May not have been the best example, but it is an example. I didn't have to do anything, right? I didn't have to do anything during this video. Or better yet, I could have someone stand on the side of my desk with this remote, have my hands up like this, and all of a sudden turning the colors, and you guys would never know there was someone standing off to the side of me. Because I would never mention him or say anything. But I wanted to give that point because, yeah, he said the same thing. He could just take a picture of himself literally jumping in the air and say he was levitating, and people might even buy it. That's how fucked up people are. They know there are going to be people out there who want to believe. And those are the people who are going to be suckered in, like me. I was suckered in, guys. There's no difference between me and you. Crazy, though, that this is what they've been doing.
In an event at the Cashtown Inn in Ortana, Pennsylvania. You can get a ticket to go just for $119, or you can choose different level of stays there, which cost from $360 to $395. Now, I've got to say, the email I got from someone who used to work with Rob said that Rob is just as fake as Cody and Satori. There's a live on Get Haunted's Facebook page where Rob is defending Cody and Satori, and at the start of it, he says this.
I've tried to hire those two so many times to do that whole magic show at our events.
So we know he's been dying to get them to go on his events.
Why would he? Oh, the fact that he referred to it as a magic show. He hired them to do a magic show, if that's the way you want to put it. You know, the thing about magic shows is all of it is fake. It's just an illusion to make it look real, right? That's what magic is. Yikes.
Them doing that technique means cha-ching.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
But they said no. Because obviously, like we know, apparently they don't do this for money.
Don't do it for money.
Hear me out. Now that things have all come out about them, do you think things are drying up for them since the debunks? So they've thought, oh shit, okay, let's do this then. A chance to get a bit of money in. Don't forget, you have to book this event online. Obviously, you have to book with your full name and other details and whatever. And if Rob is as fake as those two, do you think he's passing on this info onto them? I don't know, but this looks very fishy to me. I mean, let's look at what's going on. The event includes some bullshit from those two, a scrying mirror session, an entry-level psychic development guide, and a crash course in remote viewing, and also a paranormal investigation at the inn, which I've not heard of, so that might be a cool place.
It looks like a cool
but
place.
The rest of that sounds like an absolute joke. I just wanted to show you guys that. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. That would be awesome to hear them, good or bad. Thanks for watching. Make sure you stick around. If you're not subscribed, hit that button, and I will see you in the next one.
Thank you, Mythos. I apologize, guys. I went on a complete rant during this video, and maybe the heat in the room is kind of getting to me a little bit. More and more, every time these guys get brought up, more and more come out about them. The fact that this Rob guy referred to them, to their technique as a magic show, I've wanted to hire them for a while. It just doesn't, it never looks good on them. It never looks good. Everything I hear about these guys never looks good. He does a phenomenal job. If you have not, go to the original video. Give it a lot of love, a lot of support. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I don't mean to lose my temper every once in a while, but I'm not a fan of being lied to. So the people who watch them for pure entertainment or just a creepy factor, you know, much respect, much love to you guys, but like the people who actually give a shit about the paranormal, like, you know, deceased people and trying to find an answer, knowing more about demons and things like that, having an actual passion for this stuff, you find it insulting. You find it insulting because they treat you like idiots. Maybe that's why I like debunking channels, because it's just like they don't treat me like an idiot. Debunkers sometimes call people idiots, but they don't treat me like an idiot in the sense that these paranormal channels come off like genuine people, and they say things that you just find charming and funny and heartfelt, and it means nothing. I find that more insulting than anything. Debunkers may be blunt sometimes, and maybe they can say some harsh things, but man, at least they're talking down. At least they're talking to you on like a personal level. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. This is not the video I expected. I was expecting a funny video. Nah. Every time these guys come up in my conversations, I just like I'm looking at their pictures right now, and the smiles and what a shame. What an honest to God shame.